Get my 6. Just one of many theories I have. I've got something really neat to show you today. Get my 6. As we venture to a particular spot of the potential Bigfoot Sasquatch forest up here. Actually, the Bigfoot Sasquatch meadow. Watch for movement. Listen for strange sounds. But the first thing I want you to pay attention to as far as sound goes is listen very closely. You hear that? It's the sound of nothing. It's an eerie silence. Why is this? There's usually so much wildlife here. There's so many birds, flocks of blue jays migrating, crows, hawks. But we have nothing right now. Does that mean the beast is near? All right. I'm gonna walk and talk. It's almost dark, but not quite yet. I'm intentionally making sure not to be out here after dark tonight. And it's twofold, the reason why. Number one, because it's very cold. It's in the 40s. It's gonna get colder, and I don't know if you can tell by my voice or not, but I'm actually nursing a bit of a cold. I tell you, I don't get sick very much. A lot of it is because, good health, good fitness, probably good genes, have a very strong immune system. But I have a tendency to go, and push myself very, very hard and take very little rest. And when I do get sick, that's usually why. I am so sick right now, I almost wore my hat right side out. I thought, oh gosh, I'm not that sick. Come on, so I flipped it inside out again and come out. But here's what we're doing. Number 2, I don't want to be out here after dark again, at least in the near future, because of what we may or may not have seen last night on a night hunt. It's right up here. If you missed that video, you got to check it out. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember because I am sick right now. And you know how these internet videos go? Where do they even get their titles? I mean, it's crazy. It's like if you buy a book or if you watch a movie, well, movies not so much, but if you read a newspaper, remember what those were? The title typically has something to do with the content, but man, these videos on... Okay, that was a deer. I get accused of not being forthright with what we see in these videos. That was a deer, okay? I call it as I see it. If it's a squirrel, I call it a squirrel. If it's a deer, I call it a squirrel. I don't know what it is, because sometimes we hear things that can't be seen. Like that. That was not a deer. Watch it. So anyway, I'm not thinking too straight because I do have this cold. I just woke up from like a 2-hour nap. It's great. I built keep watching. Look at that. Watch it. Let's see if it moves. Built a fire in a wood stove. Laid down on the couch, read like a paragraph in a book I'm reading, and fell right to sleep for 2 hours. It's great. So I just woke up. Coming out here to do a little walkthrough. So in that night video, my point of that is I don't even know what the title was called. I mean, I'll try to find it and put it at the end of this one, but we were right here last night. It was pitch black dark. There was no moon. And there's a thicket right here that's about 6 or 7 feet high, and we were getting eye shine behind it. And so I've come out here this evening while it's still daylight. We're going to do a little walkthrough, see if we see any tracks, see if we can see any evidence to what was here. But we saw the eye shine back here. I had a flashlight, and it was peeking over the top of this. So the eyes were at about a height of 7 feet. And then we saw it just walk away up into the forest there. And then we got some more eye shine. But I'm going to check this out up here. Then we're going to go up to the top of the hill. One of the things I've found is great for me to do when I do get sick is not to just kind of hole up, but I do like to get out. I'm not around other people, so, you know, if I have some sort of flu or something that's contagious, I'm not going to infect anybody else. But I like to get out and just breathe this fresh country air. That's the best medicine. Want to go nice and slow. You know, I wasn't able to exercise today, and I've got the 2020 Summer Olympic 1,500 meter final race coming up this fall here in the Blue Ridge Mountains, Virginia, in my backyard. So I'm another day behind on training, but I don't care. I still believe I'm going to blow the field away in that competition. Let's do a little slow, smooth scan here, get my 6. If you work out and train when you're already sick, you're going to make yourself worse. So now I'll race sick, especially if it's something as serious as the 2020 Tokyo Summer Olympics 1,500 meter final. That was not a deer. That was not a deer. Okay? The deer we chased off ran the other way. What we just heard there was movement coming from the direction where last night whatever was creating that eye shine went. And I believe they've come out for a very special reason here this evening, because they've come out to see what I have in my pocket. They've come out to see what I'm hiding in my pants. Yeah, I haven't mentioned that yet because it was going to be a surprise. I'm going to show you what I'm hiding in my pants once we check out this briar thicket over here, and if we see any footprints of strange makings. Somebody mentioned that it looked like a tunnel system. Maybe something had a nest in there, so we're going to check it out. Then we're going to go up here to the campground. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm hiding in my pants. I think you're going to like it. The leaves are very dry. If anything or anyone moves back there, we can hear it like we just did. So it's going to have a hard time escaping our acknowledgement if it moves again. What's that? I heard a tree knock. I hear footsteps. Let me flip the phone so we can zoom. I'm hearing footsteps down here, as well as footsteps up here. There's several somethings out in there. This is what I saw. I heard noise, I detected movement, yet for the longest time I saw nothing. And then all of a sudden there was a deer there. All right, let's go check this bramble thicket. Let me flip the camera again. Okay, so we're now behind the thicket. This is where we saw the eye shine last night, and we're looking for, okay, that's from deer. That's from deer. But it wasn't a deer, because deer are not 7 feet tall. Okay. Is that a footprint? Look at that. Look at that. There is looks like a very distinct footprint, and it's bigger than my boot. What's that? That's not from a deer. Wow, look at this. We may have just found some sort of strange droppings. Well, we did find just some sort of strange droppings. So it was behind this. And then here is where somebody said it appears as if there might be a tunnel system. This is a huge briar thicket. It's the size of a large room in a small house, or a small room in a large house. Either way, it's sizable. Okay, so I'm standing behind the bramble thicket where we saw the eye shine last night. As you can see, even holding my hand straight up, it's way up there. It's like 7.5, 8 feet. Now, let's go up here. Darkness is coming. The temperatures are dropping. I need to get back inside in front of the fire, because I'm probably not doing myself any favors out here in this cold, nursing a cold. You hear that? You know what? I got a plan. They're very curious. These creatures are very curious by nature. They're curious, and it's like, are they creeping back up on us here just before nightfall to see if we're going to come back out into their realm after dark? I think they think we're playing hide and go seek with them. But I do think they're curious as to what I have in my pants. So I'm going to show you what is in my pants. Something my wife and I have been working with a lot here lately. We're up very late last night with this. I know you're hearing those footsteps. They want to see it, so I'm going to show you. With no further ado, as my wife would say. Get it. Shara, as she would say. Crazy Lake, you're saying? You can tell you're sick. You showed us those little wooden things the other day. You said you were working on them. And you just walking around with wood with twine wrapped around it or tied to a little hole you made with your drill in your pants? Well, you are sick and you are crazy. Well, yeah, but we're being flanked. They're walking all around us. Let me show you what I just pulled out of my pants. And it's got to be fitting. Fitting like my pants. Watch the background. Watch behind me. Get my 6. I'm going to show you item number 1, Exhibit A. Dun dun dun. Turn around. There you go. Look, we've made some final products. It's a Bigfoot Sasquatch on cedar Christmas tree ornament. Look at that. Look at the detail. Isn't that beautiful? Me and my beautiful bride Dearly, aka Giggly Girl, made these. I cut the wood down from lumber, tongue and groove, cedar, beautiful, smells good. Drilled the hole. She put the string on, and then we both, late into the night last night, painted up a bunch of these in our dining room table. So this is how it will look on a Christmas tree. Let's put the cedar ornament on the cedar tree. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Puts you in the spirit of the season already, doesn't it? There's one. And by the way, yes, I know, I hear you through the screen. Even though I'm sick and my head's clogged up and my hearing's a little bit altered right now on top of what it always is anyway, you're like, I gotta have that. I gotta have that. These are available in our Etsy store. We're not making these for our health. I mean, it's fun, it's enjoyable, and we love doing everything that we do together. But these are available in our Etsy store for $9.99, of course. The link is in the description box below the video. But wait, there's more. Keep listening, keep watching. Watch that ridge line. You're like, well, that's just a plain old Bigfoot Sasquatch on a piece of cedar. What's so exciting about that? That doesn't even feel like Christmas. It doesn't even feel like Christmas this year because of COVID and all this other stuff going on. Let me help spread the cheer. Never fear. Santa Claus hat wearing Bigfoot Sasquatch is here. That's right. That's right. Look at this. I painted that hat. I painted all kinds of hats last night. And the hats, the Bigfoot Sasquatch Santa hats, are not inside out. That hat is right side in. Available on our Etsy store for $9.99. Yeah, these are cute, and they're not that big, and they're small, and there's a lot of time. It's not really so much, it's not hard work making these, but man, art supplies ain't cheap in the amount of time. But anyway, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. But wait, we've got another one. Yeah, we've got 3 designs so far, because I heard you. You're like, well, it doesn't feel like Christmas this year. Things are great. Are they going to be the same? With COVID and everything, we can't get together. And I'm not making light of this, but look, I'm an optimist. I believe that tomorrow will be better than today. And despite being sick, I feel like my today is better than my yesterday. Each day is better than the day before. I believe that in my life. You call me, what do they say? Ignorance is bliss. You want to call me ignorant? I don't care. But I'll tell you, I am bliss. Full-ish. Because of that attitude. And I do believe that the time will come when we all look back on this year of 2020 as somewhat of a nightmare, especially because of COVID. But listen, without the bad, you don't really appreciate the good because you don't realize it's good if you don't experience the bad. So, for future Christmases that are better, I want to fully remind you of the bad. Dun dun dun! Thus, I have designed and made available in our Etsy store, the link is in the description box below, plenty of Bigfoot Sasquatch on cedar plank, COVID masked Christmas ornaments with the year 2020 written on it to mark this commemorative year. See how beautiful that looks on a cedar Christmas tree. Oh wow. Yeah, it looks great. So look at this. Look at that. How can anyone's Christmas tree this year be complete without one, if not two, if not, again, three, all three of these designs? And if not, heaven forbid I start to feel better here over the next day or so and get even more ideas. I mean, who knows? I might create a Loch Ness Monster Christmas tree ornament. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do next. You guys have been watching me for a while. You say in the comments, OMG, I never know what to expect in your videos. Do you think I know what to expect in my videos? I have no clue what I'm going to do in my videos. I just come out and push record and just start talking. So anyway, this was a successful video. We did hear some strange things. We saw a deer. We saw what may or may not have been a deer. And I showed you this. I think I just heard another tree knock. So anyway, 'tis the season and all that jazz. Check these out. Get some for you and those you love. See you for more next time. Hopefully I'm not sick when I do. From here to PBS. S. The potential. Bigfoot. Sasquatch. Show ho ho ho.